Hello, my name is Gerardo, and I'm going to talk about why go electric in a vehicle. We need to talk about the present. In Mexico, there are almost 8,000 electric vehicles. That is a 27% increase compared to 2018, 2 years ago. In the US, there are almost 650,000 EVs in the whole country. And only in 2019, the US citizens bought almost 241,000 electric vehicles in that year. We're going to talk now about the advantage of electric vehicles. Those decrease the air pollution. You don't have any emissions, and if the energy source is clean, it's eco-friendly. You don't depend of the oil and gas industry because they are the only one who can sell you the fuel. They can put the price tag that they want. You can reduce the noise pollution because in electric vehicles you don't have a lot of moving parts. You don't have a transmission and engine, you don't have those things. And you don't have all that noise. You only have a battery, an inverter and converter, and the electric motor. The performance and comfort is increased because you don't have all that vibration, all that noise. You feel a really comfortable ride when you are in an electric vehicle. You are able to charge your vehicle in your home if you have solar panels or a wind turbine. You can charge your vehicle, and it's pretty cheap compared to the fuel and other alternatives. You don't have a lot of moving parts, so the maintenance cost is less than compared to a fuel or diesel vehicle. And there's almost no maintenance. You only need to change the brake pads, and after several years you will need to change the batteries, but that's something that will change in the future. The disadvantages of the electric vehicles is the range. Mostly those vehicles only have like 2,200 miles in one charge, and if you don't have a supercharger or a charging station, it will take like 8 hours to charge. If you are using a supercharger, it will take like 1 hour and a half, but it's a lot compared to a fuel vehicle. You only need to go to the gas station, and in 5 minutes you have the tank fill up. And the cost of the electric vehicle, they are pretty expensive right now. The most cheapest or budget option costs like $30,000, so it's not cheap. And you don't know exactly where the energy is coming from. It came from fuel burning or charcoal, and that's not eco-friendly. You are missing the whole point. What we can do? We need to stop using gas and diesel vehicles. Not entirely, because we will need to walk to every place, but we need to stop using it that much. We need to use more eco-friendly options like walking, the bicycle, scooter, electric vehicles, or use the public transportation. We need to increase the demand for more low-cost options. If we start buying more electric vehicles, the cost will go down because it will be cheaper to fabricate those vehicles. And you can make do-it-yourself projects that we're going to talk about now. What is a do-it-yourself project? It's a trend that is now in social media like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. When you make your own project instead of buying someone else, it's pretty cheap. You can make an electric bike, electric motorcycle, electric scooter, and even an electric car. You only need to buy a donor car, take out those the internal combustion part out, and put the batteries and the motor, the inverter, the converter, and the controller. These are some pictures of the do-it-yourself project. This is a car that they put out the engine and put in electric motor, the battery pack. This is a regular bike. They only have a battery pack and a motor right here in the chain. And this is the kind of motors they put in the electric vehicles. There's also another alternative. There is the hydrogen cars. It's just the hydrogen in a fuel cell mixed with the oxygen and makes some electricity to power up an electric vehicle. But that's not the answer. And here's why it's not the answer. It's because they are very expensive to run. They are not efficient. They only have like a 45% of efficiency compared to the 70% of efficiency the electric vehicles have. And gas or diesel engine only have like a 30 to 35% of efficiency. It's an expensive option. You can make your own hydrogen, so you need to buy it in hydrogen stations, and it's pretty expensive, even more than gasoline and diesel. It's a short-term solution with more drawbacks. You only need those things, those cars, for now, because in the future the batteries and the charging will be faster and will last longer, so you don't need a hydrogen car. And the electric cars are simpler and much more better solution than hydrogen. What is the future? The future, currently we are using lithium-ion batteries. That is what power the computers, cell phones, electric vehicles, anything with a battery. It's common to use lithium ions, but now they come with another type of batteries, the lithium sulfur. Now they have the technology and they will start producing. It will be cheaper. The battery will last like 4 times. It will charge in less time. It will last longer. There are also some batteries that they will be pretty cheap compared to lithium ions. And the solid state lithium ions is a new way to incorporate the lithium in the ions on the batteries. It will last longer. It will be more sturdy for impacts, overheating, etc. There are some photos of how will look in the future. There is a truck that will be releasing this year, and that's a new brand actually. Ford invested in that brand, and this is Cupra, a sport part of Seat. Thank you.